Okay, so we got him 173 out. That could work right there. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're back out here on Parque Fernando, and I saw something really sweet looking. It's a rare mule deer. Now, I don't know if it's an albino or a piebald, but we have out here a need zone at 250 yards out. I don't know if he's going to come to this need zone or if he has a different need zone somewhere else. But all we can do now is wait for him and hope that he shows himself. Well guys, it's been about 20 minutes now, and I see something white over there off in the distance, and that is him. Man, that's incredible looking. Look at that. He's almost completely white, just barely a little brown patch in the middle of him. Had he not have that brown patch, that could be a pure albino mule deer. But he looks absolutely stunning. But now you can see why when I first saw him, I thought he could be albino, because it's really hard to tell, especially at this distance. We're looking at about 330 yards out. With the 30-06, he's pretty broadside, so I feel like we should be able to get double lung from here. I mean, we could get closer, but yeah, that's about 330 exactly. Yeah, 330 exactly. We should be able to go through and get double lung. So we'll try and hold it right on the front shoulder. Look perfect to me. Wow, that is so cool. Seeing him run off like that. I didn't see him go past that tree. So I think he went down. Yes, he's down. He's down. Oh, I am so thankful we made an awesome shot. He could be a gold. I mean, he's only a 3, but he could be a big 3. It's hard to tell. 330 yards out, especially in this fog. Oh boy, now we have to deal with this. But it looks like the rest of the herd of mule deer are still over there feeding. So maybe we'll try and slide over there and take down another decent buck as we're heading over there. That way it will clear the path for this water buffalo to prevent us from attacking us. Ooh, that's actually not a bad buck right there. It looks to be a 4 easy. I mean, I'm not going to spot it because I don't want to lose the piebald. But he's about 160 out trotting away. So we'll take a shot at him. That should have been at least a single lung. Should bring him down. Alright, looks like we made a 214 yard left lung shot on him. He's going to score 791. He was quartering pretty hardcore. I only got a single lung, but I'll still take the 1,039 cash. And that was a blonde. And here lies our piebald, laying right here. He ran about 50 yards, so I would say we probably got a double lung. But look at that. Absolutely stunning. Wow. Like I said before, I've seen piebald mule deer, but I don't believe I've seen them this white before. I've never seen a piebald and thought, oh, that's an albino. But this one I actually thought was an albino 3 different times before I actually pulled out the binoculars and spotted him. But that is a piebald indeed. He's going to weigh 344. Not quite big enough to be a gold, but that is an incredible looking rare. Double lunged him at 311 yards out. Perfectly centered the lung there. And we'll get 1,029 cash for that. But I cannot wait to put this thing in the trophy lodge. Wow. He just looks absolutely stunning. Okay, so I decided to head over to the south end of the map here, kind of like right where you start off when you spawn in, and we have a whole entire herd of mule deer. I mean, there's got to be like 15 mule deer out here. There's a dilute out here at 406 yards out. It's a decent sized buck, so we're gonna go for him first. Wow, that must have been a heart shot. I was holding for the center of the lung, and it dropped. See, that was just a little bit too high, right over the top of her. I don't believe we can take a shot through the, I guess the dock there. So we'll have to wait until this other dilute steps out on the other side here and try and get about like a 411 yard shot on her as well. Because I think my ultimate goal is to have two dilute deer side by side. So if we can get a decent hit on this other dilute, it would be awesome. Oh, of course she's going to stop right behind the other buck, isn't she? Well, why don't we take a buck first? Tried for a heart shot, hit a little forward, but we did get a solid hit on the dilute as well, so we should have the buck down. In fact, the buck just tipped over right there. I don't believe we got a solid hit on the dilute, but hopefully... Oh, you know what? She just piled up. We just took down 3 deer at over 400 yards out with a 30-06. All close to 100% quick kill. Alright guys, so we're headed over to get those other bucks, and we just came across this whole entire herd of mule deer. We're about 150 yards away from where those 2 dilute deer went down. But man, there are so many deer here. Yeah, I'd say there's probably like 12 or 13 different deer, but I think we're gonna go for this guy. It's a nice 4 easy. He's definitely goal potential, should be close to like a 850s, and he's about 200 yards out. So the thing is, he's quartering almost directly at us. If we miss the heart, it's probably gonna be a flesh hit. Actually, I think we just made a neck shot, because he dropped right in his tracks. I tried to get a follow-up on that one, and I don't think we actually did hit that second one. I thought we did, but I think as we took the shot, he was already running, so it might have just veered right past him. But nonetheless, we do have a nice buck down. Let's go over here and go pick him up. All right, here he is. Let's pick him up, and he's going to score 855, but what? I've never seen that happen before. We got a spinal cord and a heart shot. Forget the right lung. Somehow we went through the neck and hit the heart. I've never seen that happen before. I mean, it makes sense because it's going at that angle with a lot of speed and velocity, but that is incredible. I've never seen that happen before. 215 yards, spinal cord, and heart shot. Let me know if you guys have ever seen this. I've never seen it before. In 3 years of playing, I've never seen a bullet or arrow go through. Actually, I might have seen an arrow because the 600 grades have a lot of penetration. But I don't believe I've ever seen a rifle go through the spinal cord or neck and hit the heart. I just want to double check right now to see if we actually did in fact miss that buck, but I don't see any sign that we hit that buck at all. So it must have been a clean miss. So let's head on over here and go take a look at our dilutes. And also we got a decent sized buck as well down here too. But yeah, we're going to get that buck mounted just because that is a really rare circumstance. The fact that we went through the spinal cord and hit the heart. Well, I was going to go grab our bucks, but then I saw this guy. That potentially could be a diamond mule deer. He's got a pretty wide rack on him. He's only the small rack, so holy look at all the deer here. Where did these things come from? There's got to be like 20-25 deer right here. We are about 40 yards away from where we got those 2 dilutes, and there are just deer absolutely everywhere here. Incredible. But of course we're going to focus on this guy. In fact, right here's our dilute buck right here to the left side of us here. So we might as well sling by here and try and pick him up. Yeah, this buck's about 180 out there. Slightly quartering at us. I feel like we could get double lung, but I want to try and get closer, get a little more broadside. So yeah, we might as well just grab our dilute buck here. He almost looks albino with the pink ears like that, but he's going to be a dilute. Yes, he is a dilute. That is an amazing shot placement. 398 yard double lung heart shot with the 30-06. But the fact that we busted through that front shoulder at 398 yards, that's incredible. We're going to get him mounted. He's going to cost 4,000 cash, but he is well worth it. Because like I said, I want to get both dilutes side by side. It looks like our other dilute is next to us to the right side here. Actually, that might be the other buck. But I want to focus on trying to get this diamond potential buck down first. Okay, so we got him 173 out. That could work right there. Hold it right. Looked perfect. Looked perfect to me. I don't see him running anywhere. So I would imagine he went down. And if he went down, that would mean we got either double lung or lung and liver, which would still be 100%. But yeah, I don't see him running anywhere. And I don't see him running anywhere because he's down right here. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be diamond, but he's a good one. He's not. He's a gold. 943. Got a liver, lung, and stomach. Actually, no, we did get double lung, liver, stomach. Wow. That would have for surely been 100%. 100% on that, and he's going to score 943. Double lung, liver, stomach at 156. I mean, he's a giant, but just not quite big enough to be a diamond. Although, I honestly am not a fan of that rack so much. It does look realistic, but compared to the big rack diamond, this thing is nothing. I think we're going to mount it just because he's still, I mean, our biggest mule deer so far. He only weighed 434 pounds. If he weighed a little bit more, maybe like 500 pounds, then he would have been a good one. Okay, so now I want to swing by over here and pick up our other buck and our dilute. I believe this would be our dilute female doe. By the way, I meant 460. I don't think mule deer can weigh up to 500 pounds, to be honest. This is our dilute right here. Let's find out how far that was. 400 yard. Looks like we got a right lung shot placement on that doe. But I think she's going to look really cool if we can somehow figure out a way to put these side by side. Two dilute deer side by side. I mean, it's not an albino and it's not like a rare, but it's definitely uncommon. And it's going to look really cool in our trophy lodge. So I think this is actually the buck that we got from before as well. A decent buck. It's actually a gold. Double lunged him at 387. So I was trying for a heart and barely missed the heart. But he was absolutely smoked. A nice blonde, 845. And I think we're going to hold off on getting him mounted because we just dropped like, I don't know, 11, 12,000 cash on getting animals mounted. Because, well, we got the 5 medium getting mounted. 2 dilutes, plus then that one that we made, the spinal cord heart shot. That's like 4 different deer we just got mounted. And yeah, you look at, I don't know, probably like 4 grand a piece. That's like 16,000 cash we just dropped on mule deer. Well, guys, I think we just found a dime potential. What are they called? Cinnamon teal? Yeah, I think it's a cinnamon teal. I've only seen one of these actually since the trophy lodge just came out. And it's been a while. So the thing is, I didn't actually have anything to take a shot on this duck. So we had to go all the way back to the lodge and oh no. 2 ducks just spooked, but that was not the one that we wanted anyway, so we should be okay. The thing is, I can't actually tell how far this duck is. So according to our rangefinder here, it's saying 190, but I don't think it's that far. I would say it's more like 110, 120, but I really can't tell. So I think just to be safe, we'll zero in for 109. And if we have to, we can hold a little bit high. All right, here goes nothing. That's our duck right there. Centered him, and he's down. That should be a diamond duck. Well, I hope it's a diamond duck. He doesn't look that big. I mean, it's hard to tell. When you see like a giant diamond, you can pick them up out of the whole flock really, really easily. But this duck kind of just blended in. I mean, it still could be a diamond. So I'm really hoping it's going to be a diamond, but we'll see. All right, let's pick him up. And he's a diamond. Yes, 950. Barely a diamond. I am so happy. He was actually only 83 yards out. So according to the map, it was right. I thought that it was actually a glitch because it kept saying the same distance every time. And the duck kept swimming around. But I guess if it was going in a circle, that would make sense. But luckily, we made it happen and got ourselves a diamond cinnamon teal. Nice. Our first diamond duck for our new trophy lodge. Oh, so that's actually a red, a dark red mythical puma right there. I definitely want that for our trophy lodge. Let's get a range on him and find out how far he is. We're looking at about 250, 255. So anything under like 260, 270, I stay zeroed in for 160 and hold a little bit high. That should have been good there. Come on, go down. And he's down. Nice. Okay, so that definitely should be double lung. Now, if we could get this other puma, we might as well try for her as well. That could work there. Looks solid. She's definitely hit. And she's down. Nice. So back-to-back pumas, and we just got that diamond duck. Double lunged her, and we'll get 1,256 cash. And this right here is our dark red mythical puma. He's going to score 902, 1,388 cash. Double lung liver at 255. But that is going to look incredible in our trophy lodge. And expensive too. 5,888 cash. Woo! Alright guys, welcome back to our trophy lodge. This is our 902 scoring dark red mythical puma. I think he looks awesome here, and we're going to keep him here, but I want to eventually put him in a multi-mount here as soon as we get, I don't know, something we can put him with. I think we can put him with maybe a female. I don't know. Once we figure that out, we'll figure something out. Alright guys, so here's our dilutes. I think these two look really awesome here side by side. I would like to be able to put a full body mount of them, but for now I think we'll keep them just like this. There's our doe dilute, there's our buck. I think he scored like 770, but over here is our 5 medium. Wasn't quite big enough to be a diamond, but I think he still scored like 940, 943, and he looks really good just like that. So I think we'll keep him just like that. Okay, so I think we have to stop here first because there's 2 animals that you haven't seen before. Of course, you guys have seen this one several times, but I don't think it ever gets old looking at this. Just wow. But anyways, right here is our 950 diamond duck. Just barely a diamond, but I am so happy he made diamond. And we have our first diamond duck in our trophy lodge. Actually, we'll take a look at him. There you go, 950. But here is the main feature of today's hunt. This guy looks absolutely stunning. I know that the bucks have a little more white on them than the does typically, but this thing is just completely white, almost all the way around. I mean, minus the antlers, of course, but soon, hopefully, they have the Truax coming out for these guys. And when they do that, I think that the mule deer will actually be good again. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really had a lot of fun hunting and making this hunt. I was hoping we'd find one a little bit bigger, but I mean, we did get a 5 medium that scored 940. So overall, it was a pretty solid hunt. A rare and an almost diamond in the same hunt. But actually, no, we did get a diamond. We got the diamond duck. But that's going to be it for this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.